Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make an easy rotini pasta. And boy, you're really going to enjoy this. Look at the cheese I'm adding to this nice dish. And I'm sure your family will enjoy. Alright, what you're going to need is you're going to need some basil, fennel seed, salt, pepper. I like to use meat with the mushroom sauce from Del Monte. You can use any sauce you like, but I do use these two combined. I usually will probably need 2 cans, but if anything, I might just need 3 cans of pasta sauce. And then 2 pounds of beef. And what I like to do is use this one, I crumble it, and the other one I like to make small little tiny balls with it. And then of course, here's 3 garlic cloves, and then you're gonna need like a small onion, and you're gonna dice it up. Oops. Okay, and also rotini pasta, I've already cooked this. I did it by the directions. You just put the boiling water, make sure it's maybe about here. Once it's boiling, you put your salt, a little bit of oil, or you don't have to put oil, but I do. And then you put your pasta to cook. This pasta said it only cooks in like 9 to 10 minutes, so I made it for 10 minutes, and it came out pretty good. All right. So all I'm doing right now, since I do not have, one of those squinchy little things, I have to like really, really get this pretty chopped up. You know what I usually say, if you don't have something, you just have to make do with what you got. Now, the onion, I'm going to just dice it up real quick. Hope everybody's having a good night or a good time right now. Hey, we're all alive, we're all well. And so this is the way I do mine. It's not like a specific way, but this is how I get it like really nice and small. I could use, my little machine, but sometimes I like doing this. So if you have one, that's great. The smaller, you don't have to use onion, but I do because it makes it taste very delicious. By me cutting it super small, it helps because it actually gets smaller. You know what I mean? And then they won't know. Those of them that don't like onion, they really don't know because I cut it so small. And which is wonderful because, they don't want to have these big old chunks of onion in their food. So I'm just going to continue cutting these up really small. It doesn't matter if it gets into the garlic because I'm going to add it at the same time I add my garlic to the sauce. Alright, so my pan is nice and hot. And I'm going to go ahead and put in this ground beef. Now this is the limit. I'm just having those pumped up. Please forgive me that I have allergies and the pollen is so bad it was very tough. I'm sure it's bad over there as well. So so this is not the proper spoon to use. You're using one of these pans because non-filtered. You do what you gotta do right now because gotta go back and it down, break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. That's what you gotta do. Yes, yes, yes. There you go. And just throw it together. There's the cook there. I can evenly cook it. I'm gonna throw in the meatballs too. So it shouldn't take long to cook either. I'll put this to the side. Now there is going to be a lot of grease coming out of this, so we're just going to get the meat cooked first. Remember the meatballs that I told you about? They're just some tiny little meatballs. There you go. Just show you a better look. Alright, now I'm going to add the lid. Let them cook through, okay? Shouldn't take that long, maybe about 10 minutes or so. But I'm going to put a timer for, let's see, timer. I'm going to put it for like 10 minutes and we'll see how long it takes for them to cook through. It shouldn't take that long, honestly. Alright. So it's been about 8 minutes. Go ahead and check this out. Oh. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drain off this oil. Alright, so I went ahead and drained it out. I just left like a tiny little bit of oil on it because we need that to saute. Slap it on there. We're just going to give these a little stir. The garlic is in there already. And we're going to get these pigs sauteed. Alright, so you know how I always say, like, if you don't have some different way? Well, I have no idea where my can opener is, so I'm going to have to do it this way. It's like, I don't know, like, when I was little, we didn't sometimes have a can opener. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now to open these cans. Yeah, but don't do this unless you've been nice. You know, you've already done this before. Don't do this, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do to feed this family here. Okay, guys, guess what? I had to get me a new pan. Well, not a new pan, but a different pan. And I had to chop me up some more garlic and onion because I burnt. Yeah. Quickly gotta do this. You know, I have it on number 5, but look how fast it's cooking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start adding my sauce because it looks like it's pretty much translucent. And I did tell you I'm using like 3 cans of sauce. One second. Yeah. Make sure all that goes in there. And all that goodness. Alright. I'm not going to stir this way. I'm going to go under and then I'm going to go around. Okay? Because you don't want to like make a mess and spill the sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding my other ingredients, which would be black pepper. No, I'm not going to give you measurements, but watch what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I should be right. On the fennel, just a couple of shakes. Okay, now you're gonna get your basil. I'm just gonna take the lid off it and put that in. Oops, about a teaspoon. And then you're gonna stir that in. You know what? I need at least 1 teaspoon of the fennel. So that's close enough. We're gonna let this simmer, let it cook, and we're gonna add it to the rotini with the meat. All right, so I have the rotini here. I've already drained my meat. And I'm gonna add this baby. Add it to the pan. And then once the sauce is done, I'm gonna add the sauce. Now you want to simmer this about maybe 10-15 minutes, just real slow, like maybe a number 4, just so everything can get incorporated, you know, all the spices can come out. On the fennel, if you want, you can also like crush it with like a little, you know, they have those little bowls, I'm sorry, with a little stone you can crush it and put it in, or just leave it like that. It'll come out, because when you're cooking it, you'll notice and you get to taste it. You can taste it, you know, which tastes amazing. Okay, just let it stir it every once in a while. Go under. Sorry, the allergies. And a little over. Keep stirring under. And then a little over. See how the sauce is starting to take a change of color? You can tell. And on the fennel, I use about a tablespoon to maybe a tablespoon and a half. Okay? I just really like the flavor of it. It's different. It gives it like a nice taste. Really can't explain it, but the best I could is, and I don't want to really tell you, because if I tell you, you may not want to use it, but to me, it kind of tastes like licorice. I don't know. But that's just me. Don't go by what, you know, my palate is way different than your palate. Okay, but use that fennel. You use some good seasoning in it, you know? Yeah, 15 minutes, maybe 20 if you want. Now, if it gets like a little, you know, it kind of like gets condensed or what have you, add a little bit of the pasta water, which I would save about a cup to add it in. Now at this time, I forgot to tell you that you're gonna need some mozzarella cheese. So I'm gonna put this into here. It's the thick one. Nobody wanted to buy it. So HEB was like, how are we going to get rid of it? Oh, put it on a lower price. And it fit me fine, because I like having some good prices on, especially on cheese. Okay, so I mixed everything up. Now I got another bag. So I got 2 of the 8-ounce. Now this one, I'm only going to use half of it. And then in the end, I'm just going to leave half on top. So my sauce is still cooking. I'm going to do it for another 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to add it to my pasta. Alright, so it looks nice, and it looks like everything, all the flavors came together. And I'm going to go ahead and ladle it in. I don't want to make a mess. It gets a little less, I could pour it in. Now we're going to mix it all through. Look how good this looks. I like mine saucy. Saucy and sexy. Sassy. Yeah. Alright, and there you go. Oh, wait a minute. I know what it's missing. Hold on. Hold on. This is so good with some bread. But let me put some of this on top. There you go. Now, it's delicious. Let me give you some. You're gonna like this. Please like and subscribe, and see you.